Hi guys, this is Sasha from netbooknews.com, and what I would like to show you is a little bit the evolution of EPC netbooks in just the last, I think, about 9 months, right? Because that's when we got this EPC 1015HA that was running the Intel Atom N450, 1GB of RAM, 250GB, Windows 7. It's always the same, right? We're getting so used to these specs, so it's kind of hard to position your netbook as a manufacturer on this market and to be a little bit different. And what I would like to show you is pretty much the company that defines the netbook, or defined the netbook form factor with the EPC line, how they changed the EPC product series in just over 9 months, because I think it's absolutely amazing what you're getting for your money right now. This EPC 1005HA, that was $349 when it came to the market, and that was a single core Intel Atom, and it was running, I think, what's this battery like? I have no clue right now. This is definitely a 6-cell battery. This is a 63 watt-hour battery. So with the Intel Atom N450, it should run easily for some 8 to 10 hours. Easily. Even though I think ASUS is always claiming like 13 hours, you know, forget about this.
I think they only got about 8 out of it.
Yeah. That's, well, I'm very confident with 8 hours, Nicole.
Yeah.
I like it. It had a matte finish on the lid. That was already pretty decent. It's kind of heavy, of course, also due to this high capacity 6-cell battery, and it's kind of thick too, even though they're already using the seashell design for this device. So you know what? Let's open it, and you will see what I'm talking about. You see immediately this glossy screen, right? Hello, guys, and the webcam over here. We have a non-chiclet keyboard. It was kind of bending. Can you see that? That this is bending around. And we have very small trackpad, pretty small single mouse button. And in general, even though this is already a pretty decent keyboard, I would still prefer a chiclet keyboard. So let's take a look at the next generation. This is the EPC 1015PEM. This is an Intel Atom N550, that means a dual-core system. It also has 1GB of RAM, a 250GB hard disk drive, and yes, you name it, Windows 7 Starter Edition. But the difference are really significant. First of all, it's way lighter. Well, I have to admit that it also only comes with a 56 watt-hour battery. But still, you will easily get the same battery life out of this one, even though this one is running a dual core system right now. But Intel didn't even just squeeze 2 cores into the package. They really worked on how quickly it went into idle mode. So power consumption for the TDP for the overall platform is higher. You're still getting more battery life out of a smaller battery. Again, a matte lid, but let's take a look from the side, right? I think it's way thinner. If we compare this, can you see the difference in the design? Right, it got way thinner. And now let's open this, because I like companies that are really listening. Because especially on our Netbook News site, we did a couple of our articles asking our readers about, what would you like to change on a netbook, and we especially did something like this for ASUS, and about 90% of the people told us we want to have a non-glossy display. ASUS obviously delivered, so good job that they finally got it, and it is just great for working on your netbook while you're outside in the bright sunlight. No problem anymore with reflections or kind of mirror effects. And look, they even have a shutter for the webcam right now. Everything feels way more worthy, right? Like more expensive. Look at the keyboard. They are using a chiclet keyboard, and it's a really good one. Nothing bends over here anymore. I have to admit they have pretty small left and right shift keys, but I'm really sure that you can get used to it. Very decent big tab key, and also an enter key over 2 rows. I really like that. So if we compare this, for example, to the keyboard of the previous version, which already, well, it had very large shift keys. But this is a chiclet keyboard, and I tell you what, it's way easier to type on this chiclet keyboard. And let's compare the trackpad size. Look at this. I would say this is like about 30% bigger at least, because also I think the palm rest is also way deeper. Can you see that? So this is at least 30% bigger. And the same with the single mouse button. It's also way bigger right now. And again, the finish. Over here, everything is glossy, right? While we have here a matte palm rest. I really like that. You know what, ASUS? If you keep on evolving your platform, I would definitely recommend also getting rid of this glossy bezel around it, because you still have some reflections in the bezel while everything else is matte. But still, what you're getting right now, because this is also $349. You're getting a dual-core Intel Atom N550 EPC 1015PEM for $349. A fantastic build quality, matte screen, great design, very thin.
But even between the two, I had to plug in external speakers on the H8 in order to listen to TV shows or movies.
Okay.
But on the PEM, I could play them no problem. So I mean, like, even the speaker quality is improved on this model.
That's absolutely fantastic. Well, there's still some room for improvement. I would love to see an HD screen in
that'd
there.
be nice.
At least 1280 by 720p or 1366 by 768. And guys, I tell you what, you would just create the perfect netbook. You're coming very, very close to this. And in terms of pricing, I can't see any platform that is competitive right now. I mean, we also have the Acer Aspire 1 Happy Series, and the D255 might be a little bit less expensive. But I tell you what, it also comes with a glossy screen, with a lower capacity battery in there, and a different keyboard, and a shiny glossy lid. So I think this 1015PEM is a fantastic netbook. And you know what, if there wouldn't be a 1015PEM, because I think that's also a really cool one with the Ion 2, this would be my pick of the year. In terms of netbooks. I would even prefer it right now for this price over any Samsung netbook, because you can save about $50 to a Samsung, for example, especially an MF310, which is over $400. But this one comes also with an HD display. Anyways, what you can see in just 9 months, the EPC line really evolved and developed. So good job, ASUS. You're definitely getting 2 thumbs up from me. Really, taking care of the netbook form factor. Sasha for netbooknews.com. This is the EPC 1005HA, and that's the 1015PEM. Thanks for watching.